Hi, this is our fifth video on genetically modified virus-inducted and laden foods that will indeed lower your immunity and make you more susceptible to bugs and bacteria, viruses, molds, funguses, cancer, autotoxicity, inflammation, and allergies. I'm Deborah Arneson again, and I'm here to throw you a lifeline, throw your health a lifeline, and hopefully you'll pass this on to other people and let them know that they indeed can empower themselves by becoming savvy consumers and knowing what they're putting into their bodies and controlling and sidestepping things that you should not put into your body that will indeed set you up for failure when it comes to good health. So today we're talking about those risks again. Autotoxicity, inflammation everywhere, immune suppression is huge when you take in too many genetically modified virus, lab-created Frankenstein foods. Certainly cancer, displacement of a healthy gut, which leads to a problem with the lungs. The two are what we call sister organs. They work together, two organ systems that depend on one another for their well-being. There's something called GALT, which is gut-associated lymphoid tissue. Think of it as like little water balloons that connect all the way up through the whole entire eyes, the nose, the ears, the throat, the mucous membranes, and the lungs, back down to the intestinal tract. We want a really good, healthy, robust intestinal tract. Without that, you're going to be setting yourself up for some trouble. So that being said, people ask me all the time whether or not something that is seedless is genetically modified. It is not the same thing. So they have actually altered that product to become like a seedless watermelon or a seedless grape, but it doesn't have a genetically modified aspect to it because there is no seed. A food that is genetically modified in a lab and is loaded with viruses is going to have a seed in it. It comes from a seed. It's a genetically modified seed. So you can eat those seedless foods without risk of hurting yourself and realize that you're not taking more viruses into the system because there's no seed present. Yay. One piece of good news. Milk. People ask all the time, is milk indeed modified? Milk is a whole nother can of worms. It is altered from the type of milk I drank when I was a child. It is no longer a clean product as it once was. It is loaded with BGH, which is a hormone that they give to these poor cows, these dairy cattle. So they lactate 24/7, 7 days a week. They never get a break. They don't get to lay down and go, gee, I'm done. I'm tired of lactating. They continue to lactate, which causes extreme mammary gland infections in the cattle, in the dairy cattle. And then that forces the farmer to give them unprecedented amounts of antibiotics, which then are passed on to you, the human, which again, you're getting antibiotics whether you want to or not, which lowers immunity, strips your gut, sets you up for infection of some sort. So milk is not genetically modified, but it is loaded with bovine growth hormone, which makes these poor cattle lactate, and then get mammary gland infections, and then they take these antibiotics that have never been tested for human safety, and then you drink that milk, ice cream, yogurt, etc. Bypass. Unless it's organic, don't consume this product. Eggs. So people often ask, like, soy is a huge genetically modified product, and is it also in eggs? Well, yes. If the farmer feeds his chickens soy protein, you are getting the genetically modified viruses in that chicken egg. So in our home, again, we only consume organic eggs. So hopefully that's helpful. Just put these little caveats, these tools in your toolkit, and know that you are empowered to make savvy choices for you and your family. So you don't have to become a victim and walk in fear every day of your life. Realize that you can change your outcome. Your potential is waiting to be reached. I'm Deborah Arneson, throwing your health a lifeline. God bless. Take care. See you tomorrow.